Hello everyone, so now again from the SenSAtional Tournament. This time it was the final against Razzmann, and to sum up what happened, I know this game was controversial because at the time Razzmann hadn't played the game a lot. He was playing mostly Warno, I believe. So I was playing a little bit worse than usual. And yeah, you'll see what I mean to say. Through he was still good because yeah he he was still playing, and so I had to play like well, and on top of it he's playing mechanized, by the way, so mechanized, yeah, I won't yeah, I won't go too far to say that what. Oh, can you stop bugging, please? That mechanized, even if you're like a little bit washed up, Entente mechanized, the deck he's playing will still do a quite good job. Because yeah, mechanized is it's mechanized. Like that's just good. On my hand I'm playing Lanjut, and as I said, Lanjut is pretty good. I mechanized. The map is big, and on top of it I think in his deck. Wait, no, sorry. Wait, is it? I don't know if it's maybe he played red or Entente mechanized, but in both of his case there won't be a lot of seed. I think he's playing red mechanized, sorry. But even in this case, his deck didn't have like super seed. There's the SU22M4P, but that's not enough against Auto Magic. Normally you would like to play something like a Raven, maybe the make 25 seed. What would you would like to play? That can still be a good seed, but it's not optimal against the Auto Magic. And I'm already starting with the airdrop, buff on Golf and Eco. So that was the plan, basically, just get fast, hold up on mid with the Leo 2A4, and go from here. Mostly playing defensive. I'm basically trying to wait for the point of to the unit becoming much more stack up, where mechanized struggle a little bit, and see what happens. I'm also sending KWS because I realized he Razzmann like to send the Elo drop. No, Elo Hunter to counter my Elo drop. But apparently he didn't send any, which surprised me. There's only a recon helicopter on Golf. So the KWS gonna chase it, and sadly I couldn't kill a Helo Hunter. Quite sad. So I have a lot of dead point. Oh, it's not dead, but it's like not combative unit. Not combative unit. It kill a recon plane, but it's not fighting anymore. At least I can post my my unit fast, and that will allow the push on Golf to happen. A little bit of a defensive stance on the highway. He sends the ZPTU. That's so cheesy. That's so funny as well. to see the ZPTO coming in like that. Not even force my CV to go back. And I also sent the KWS to gun on them. That's like so strange. Yeah, they die, they die. They will die anyway, just a little bit annoyance. Sadly, at the middle, they forced my tank to go back, and so I couldn't stop his Moto Chusen from getting into position, which is actually very bad. I would have liked to stop them. Now there is some mechanist shit, and yeah, it's so fucking annoying to dislodge them on their hair. So he has middle, gonna send some M41A1. At least on Nico, the side is basically mine. So this is gain. I kill his recon tank. On Golf, he tried to retake on Eco, which sadly my Marotu arrived too late. So a lot of mistiming basically, where like just by maybe 30 seconds, 1 minute, I could have stopped many of his things, and sadly I didn't. Just to see like, oh, a very little timing can really uh, decide who gets a position, who will not get it. If my Marotu has been a little bit quicker, I would have killed, or at least panic his infantry, but no. And I will lose my Jager 19. Not good. Yeah. Also, one part of my plan was to play a lot of Marotu because Razzmann love a lot this BMP, and because they are cheap and very good, but against the Marotu, Marotu is like cheap enough to be spammable, like quote unquote spammable, and be used pretty much everywhere. But at the same time, it's strong enough that it doesn't really suffer too much against the BVP. Like the BVP need 2 of his missiles to hit him, and the gun can't even shoot at it most of the time because it's too armored. So it's very frightening unit for him. That's why you see me buying so many of them, and already you see the damage. Like he has big trouble playing against them. You see doing more thing. Prime is, I'm getting a little bit too stretched up now. Fighting everywhere, and the last 2 is not here for a timing. And I also like vision. Like the vision is not very good. I don't know what there is in Delta. And also on Eco, yeah, there is a lack of recon, definitely. Trying to get against the M84A, but he changed the targeting of the target fire, and that was like so bad. Because if it didn't change the target fire, he would have lost his tank, and then the automatic would have ruined Supreme, kill all the Zancy, all the mechanics of Anapes, and instead I lose my Jager 19 is alone. His tank survive, and I lose my AA. That was so bad. Basically losing the entire front just by misplaying my automatic and sending it like too early or too late. Like I should have sent it just right after his shot and not too late. So he didn't. So like he in a way to not let him have the time to reload. Talking about lack of vision, you see Motojusen here. A little bit too forward, honestly. So they won't be too annoying. In fact, I think it's a little bit of a waste. They die doing nothing. And now I'm slowly trying to get a little bit more slow here, but trying to finally dislodge him. Maybe playing more slowly, going from the side and not the highway. While also defending eco, so even if I have trouble, at least I will have eco. And this account for the peace run coming in here, trying to stop the tank. So eco will still be mine. Because it's the only thing stopping my unit here. Also, no side shot with the Milan 2, of course, very lucky. And again, the Milan 2 missing a side shot again. That's very good, very good. Milan 2 stand for missing. Oh. Still damage the tank, so I get eco, and that's good because eco it's a side that's it tends to be difficult to get back into here, so I feel very pleased to have it. The problem is that he pushed Charlie at the same time, and Charlie has better value than eco, so the situation is still look a little bit grim. At least I'm playing Landrut, so like there's always hope because my deck will square much better in the long run, but yeah, it's not superb. I'm gonna try to kill his M84A, but sadly, like the line of sight is so fucking cheesy. I hate this line of sight. Like, what the fuck? So the peace run die, of course, because it went so deep. Like, what the fuck was this line of sight? Guardian, please tell me, what the fuck is that? And talking about line of sight, like this line of sight is also annoying, but I know like Razzmann is just playing it very well, and it's difficult to attack on Delta from this angle, so that's why I'm sending now unit from the other side. But yeah, it's losing Charlie basically was like very bad. That's probably at the moment what is the biggest problem, more than Delta. Like Delta, it's okay. Like on this position, losing the unit on golf also for so many units forced me to defend with so much unit that I couldn't stop him on middle. Also, he's sending more attack on eco. I don't think it's really to kill my unit or get into the position, but it's more like I can't move very well, which is already kinda annoying. And finally I find the point for the last two that will hopefully change the style of the battle. first strike to stop the attack on Eco. And now we're gonna buy more. Supply truck. Everything to do the best combined push we can. So to basically make the real launcher strength. The moment where all the combined units are there, but it become a quite scary deck, especially for mechanized. Usually the deck is not viewed as very good because you don't get always this state where you have like all the right tool, but it's a deck that tends to very go well when you have all the right tool. It just struggle to get to this point. But we arrive at this moment. Slowly but surely. We have the AA, the M41A1, we have a medium tank, we have some recon, we have the seed that get dodge, I think. Or maybe get a kill. We have the air. We have everything. The CV buy got a little bit earlier for him, but that's honestly fine. That's honestly fine. He tried to kill my automagic, I think. But yeah, 3 armor, bro. That's... Yeah, Orao won't kill it. So he loses the plane for nothing. Then my Peace Shrine can get a kill as well. So all in all, it goes pretty okay. Only thing is like the tick is annoying. And on Delta the situation is still not resolved. And oh my god, M84A. I didn't realize. Like he sent another one on Ecola, that's... Oh my god, that's so much. Trying to kill the Predatory, but... if I see the Automagic... But they are trapped, like... Leo 2A4 by one side and Automagic the other one. But like a line of sight that is difficult to use, but sometimes you can shoot from this triangle forest to the this side of Charlie. That can use by both way, by the way. It's I have seen some player attacking the triangle forest from Charlie, and I've seen like as opposite, like you saw me using my tank on Charlie. That's also why I don't move it too much on Delta. I try to basically protect on Charlie before. Also amazing side shot here by my Panzer Grenadier on the side. I was so happy to do it. And yeah, action on Eco again. He still play Eco. Like I didn't understand. Like it's difficult for him to attack. You see, he needs the smoke, a ton of units, the air support, and even then, like it's so fucking difficult for him. Trying to chase his seed. I will kill the seed, but taking too much shot on my KWS. I don't know if it was worth it. Probably not. Clutch smoke here. Almost lost his M84A. But he loses the rest. So like, yeah, just coming to my point that I don't understand why in this game he sent so much on And it's my 84A, like no, so much M84A in eco, like the zone was lost and would have been better probably for him to regroup and try something else. Like especially when you see like so many pointing Charlie, like I was very afraid of him pushing Charlie instead of going in eco. There ain't too much in Charlie compared to eco. That is basically like the auto magic, defending, Jagger 19, and only that. Only that. So bit stressful, bit stressful. True, you have to also like understand that it's little unit, but it can do damage. Like, but it's definitely more easier to attack than Eco with ITGM, more Leaf Garden, and M41A1. Definitely easier. We'll try to attack the Predator 19. Ah, I love so much automatic. Automatic again. Oh, good unit! Good fucking unit. Like, just kills so many infantry on its own. Can't do anything against it. And now that I have dealt with infantry, I'm basically the M84A on Charlie. I now can move the Leo 2A4 from Triangle Forest to like a more central position against Delta. It will also be met up by another one. Second last two. So like I'm basically thinking, oh my god, now I can do everything. I miss a side shot on his M84A, like me on 2 fucking sucked during this game. But the rest is okay. The rest of my unit actually was like pretty okay, lucky. Even my plane I failed during this game. Like he get a lot of hits, but my plane were pretty okay. Considering that, like I also got pretty good kill on his plane. And yeah, also like auto magic again, getting kill on Charlie. I was really thinking like, I was on the back foot for like 10 minutes, but now like everything just coming in, like automatic getting kills, the Tiger getting a kill here, his Leoran dying, I have a lot of units here, I have finally my artillery, like everything is basically working in coordination, and while he doesn't seem to work like super in coordination. Like look at this, the silo getting shot by the M41A1 to to almost stop the silo from killing the tiger. That's like beautiful. So now he sent like an ASF against the tiger that wasn't lucky. No, I think no, it was already on the ground, so like his missile can't get the kill when it goes on the ground. The automatic help the tiger and save him. I still lose the plane. No, sorry, the helicopter. And I will also lose my seed, but like, that's still probably more kill than him during this sequence. Like, just so many good things, especially on Charlie where I killed so many predators. So I was getting pretty high up now, thinking, okay, I lose just for the price of 1 seed. That could have that was useful, but not too much since I've lost already 1 peace run. And some infantry, I have killed so many of his good infantry. I've killed 1 ASF and I got some space. And now just more, and now it's a relentless fire of Lars 2 is coming in. Relentless. That's basically the idea. We constantly shoot at him with the Lars 2 and hope it's gonna work. Sadly he hides his tank like so fucking well, and also that, and also I got fucking grit, and also like all his shots hit and I got critted, and I think probably if I didn't got crit, like my tank would have fired back once more and probably equalized, or like the fight wouldn't have gone this well for him. Like just yeah, getting crit is annoying. Especially when as well like so like everything was so good but until this point, and my push will still succeed but like too slow, because you have to remember like at this point I'm still on the tick, like I'm on a clock. I still have to push him because he has the conquest advantage, so it's up to me to push. Which I'm doing, but the speed at which I push Delta is not very suitable, considering like how big it is as a zone compared to what I have. Like it's not too big zone, but I need to get pretty far compared to where I am here. Almost getting shot by a silo here, but once again the M41A1 just get in cover to stop it. Tiger gonna refuel, gonna be repair of course, like yeah, but it's still so much better than losing it. And all his tank retreat because the infantry died against the M41A1, just to show how fucking powerful this unit is. And also his tank got panicked, I do believe, I'm not sure. Maybe they're not. Maybe also they might be scared of the tiger, which is possible. Even though I don't have ammunition on my tiger, or like not enough to do some damage. But he can't know. He can't know. And slowly the plan come true of pushing him on Delta. Just that it was like a little too slow for me. And also Razzmann escaped with the most important unit, the M84, while killing one of my important medium tanks. So he lost ground, but I'm not sure in conquest point I was that much better off. And here I finally kill one, but yeah, there is still so much of them. It got very annoying. And on Charlie again, like Charlie is just, yeah, again on Charlie I'm like defending my ass so much. He CV up on Golf, no, on Delta this time. And sadly, if I had like more unit, if I had killed maybe also his M84, I would have maybe be able to push his CV, but no, I just like this little bit to push him, and I also like some infantry to push him in this triangle forest in Delta. and that's the problem, because he has elite squad, or like not elite, it's shock squad, but they get in elite veterancy, and that's no joke. So even with the large squad, I'm not even sure I can kill them with Dragoners. So now it's quite hard. He's making me like on so much more tick. He tried to kill the auto magic and no, it didn't work. Auto magic still stands, still alone, but it's so strong. And now only 10 minutes left with 100 points to counter. Now we're gonna... I had a difficult choice, either I buy more elite squad, more elite infantry, and maybe I try to get the kill on his CV, or maybe I buy my own to neutralize first, and I wasn't too much confident in my abilities, so I decided, okay, now let's try to counter CV. I didn't get a CV on his tank again in the last moment. And it's, yeah, situation starts to be a little bit not very good. I lucky on the seed. On top of it, he fly through right in the line of sight, so Automagic gets the kill. And my 2 Leo 2 A4 like survive, but that's the power of Mechanized. He has so much infantry. Normally Lanjut deal well, but I think I misplay a little bit. I should have sent my more infantry here. Maybe the action of sieving up was not a very good idea. I don't know. It's difficult to know, even in hindsight, but it might have been better to not send this CV. Also, like the tank on Charlie, like I think that was a little bit unnecessary. Now trying to bomb him non-stop to not release him. Also, like I didn't get the stable on Delta, just in front of my Milan 2, which actually is also very bad, because if my Dragoner have gone in here, I could have maybe sent an ATGM and put so much more pressure on him. That will have cut off his line of supply a little bit and force his unit to take a longer road. Like the push on Delta wasn't the best one, is what I wanted to say. Now even buying the third last two, so yeah, there will be so much bombing. Basically, the idea was my fob is low, so at this point I literally... No, my fob is not too low, but the time is low, so like I don't give a shit now about ammo consumption. I just want to bomb. If I need to bomb every fucking patch of this forest, I will do. I just need to kill his CV, or force him to go back. Either work. And I was also thinking maybe pushing on golf, maybe also. My tiger got line of sight, but the silo, you can see I silo shot at it and I didn't realize it, and I lose my helicopter. On top of not killing his tank, which makes the whole situation like horrible. Exactly at the moment where I wanted to push Golf and Delta at the same time. Maybe my ambition was too ambitious actually, like too big. Now Malio 2 got shot at by some RPG. Thankfully they missed because, well, there is so many fire support that panic. The side of Charlie got cleared finally, but there is still like his M84A1. And yes, situation in the middle gets so stalled. And I got another side shot that stopped my tank from counter firing. And I got another side shot on my Leo 2A1 that stopped him from firing against his M84 soon enough, and you will see I will lose this Leo 2A1 on the side as well. Because he couldn't... I sent him to go attack move like this, but yeah, I got panic. No, like track in the mud. No, it's not track in the mud. I don't know the translation, sorry, in English, but it's basically said that the ground is too rough for the tank, so it can't move very well. So I got crit, and yeah, so my tank couldn't get it, and his M84A therefore survived, killed my tank, and now what could have been a good push against Golf, maybe a dangerous push because I took some unnecessary risk, become a total failure. And now I'm even now having trouble to defend my own CV because there's only the magic now. I've maybe thrown myself up too much, and now the only thing left for me to not lose will be a successful push on Delta. Which can still be possible, but that's like that start to feel desperate. Like I took too much time with the Leo 2A4, and I don't have M84A1 now. And also his unit on Golf start to fill through in Charlie, and yeah, that's also not very good. That's also not very good. And now I was thinking, oh my god, I have only 4 minutes left. I will send the Fashion Magro 19 because I've literally, like, my units are too far away, and sadly it ended up in disaster. They all died. I killed... No, I didn't even kill one of his tank, and like, yeah, lack of mid shield against the M84A, and M84A, you know how deadly they are in this role. Like the fire support is just so brutal. Maybe I was a little bit too defensive with my Leo 2A4 in this engagement. Like now I'm more aggressive and forces M84A back. Still like it's too late now. We're gonna try to maybe send helicopter in, even though it's only Fenecto 2. Maybe we don't know. Maybe like at this point it's desperation more than anything, really. I have a +1, but it's 15 points per minute. I need 80 points, so you see that 2 minutes is not enough. 2 minutes of +1 is not enough. I need a +2. His CV is spotted, but it's armored CV. You see, it's armored CV, so like it's good. And when I finally push through, like I realize I packed up too much my infantry, and it's too late to dodge. So he killed all the infantry without them getting to his CV. At least he forces A to go so far back that the Fennec 2 got a kill. Not in the most glorious nor moral way. I won't debate someone saying that. Also Fennec 2 doing a lot of damage here. But yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. It's just to it's not even like to defend, it's just to delay his attack on Charlie, because at this point I didn't know. I was thinking, oh, maybe I've got a kill and the +2 will maybe be enough. And maybe if I get like ultra lucky and kill or force back with the fire his CV on golf, maybe there's still like a hope of drawing the game and not suffer my second loss in the tournament on the same map and on the same position than my first loss. And almost the same way, by the way. It's like I'm defending on Charlie. Like he lost a lot of unit, but of course it's because like he's pushing in without the time. He's basically pushing like by throwing his unit away. He don't need them at the last moment. The last 2 didn't get the kill on golf, and so it will get extremely close in point. Remember, for a draw you need at least 10% point close to your opponent. So I know I have less conquest point than him, so I can't win, but I could have draw if I had like 2 points more. And I was very sad about it. I was very sad. I said it's a steal, and it's really a steal. But it's still better play for him. Even though he lost in the conquest point, he was better in the what we'll call in the momentum, we will say, because he gets the CV faster. By unit, I tried to push him fast, but I was a little bit too slow. Also, first because I had tried to attack on golf at the same time. Probably if I have like pushed into Delta all in, probably got better. I misplaced some unit, like my second best tire shouldn't have died, for example. And lastly, he was a little bit lucky against my tank. Like Shook crit was like amazing for him. And all in all combined, that managed to slow my push so much that at the end he could win by 2 conquest points. So basically 8 seconds. Basically, if I had pushed 8 seconds faster, I would have drawn the game. But I wasn't able to push 8 seconds faster, so yeah, that was a good game, and see you in the next one.